streaming live. Full Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be? Good evening and welcome to another rendition here on Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport racing. Tonight we have quite the race in store for you here at the Knoxville Raceway, DWR Wednesday night street fights. Every time we circle this on our calendar, it's going to be a fantastic show. Looks like we have 18 cars in the house tonight, and a guy that showed up here tonight, I don't know if it's because of the call, E.J. Jones finally coming back out here to venture out into the fray. So we'll see how well he does here this evening on Wednesday night street fights. We're going to go and be a barn burner here this evening, so cannot wait to see how this is going to play out. So we're going to roll right into heat races as soon as practice concludes here in about 5 seconds or so. We'll roll into heat race number 1 here for the evening. And it'll be rather interesting to see how the random draw is going to work out for these guys in the heat races. As we get ready to get locked and loaded, looks like the first heat race has been drawn. We're going to go to the Voiles Trucking starting lineup. Heat race number 1. Starting on the pole, driving the number 20 machine, that will be Greg Tuberville pulling out the pole position here in heat race number 1. His dates apart of the outside, driving the 0-1, that's Daniel Price. Inside row number 3, that's E.J. Jones, the natural one, and then number 84, and his dancing partner on the outside, driving the number 73, that's Stephen Moore. Inside row number 3, that's the number 11, that's Trey Jones, and racing Jason Salter, aboard the number 10, that Trash Panda Graphics number 10, rolls off outside there in the 6th position. Rolling off 7th will be Easy Eric Elmore in the Twisted Motorsports number 420, and the BladeNode.com sponsor number 12, that's Electric Eric Eichstad. Shotgun on in the field, driving the number 86 machine. That's good old DFED, Derek Fedkenauer, aboard the number 86. Looks like we called for 9. We have all 9 cars out there to compete here at the Knoxville Raceway. And always when we come to this track, these guys put on a whale of a show. I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out here. A lot of good drivers in here. Of course, DWR, the pinnacle of dirt track racing that we believe here online here, especially in the street stock division. And this is a invite only here on Wednesday night, Sunday night, so you're able to get into that one. As of right now, the registration obviously closed because we're quite a ways into the season. But if you want to always get an invite, a good way to do it is to get into that Sunday night shootout here for Dirt Warrior Racing. While we got a minute, we want to thank our sponsors rather quickly here. Hanover Record Service, visit them and give them a call, 1-304-664-3848. Got to thank Tyler Blankenship for being our official Yellow Flag sponsor here of the Full Velocity Racing Network. Also got to thank iRacingHighFlag.com, Jeff Brown, and iRacing High Flag. If you really want to be a step above the competition, you got to go over to iRacingHighFlag.com and find out why and how. Also got to thank Voiles Trucking, Brian and Kathy Voiles. Those guys do a fantastic job over there. You can visit them on Facebook And make sure you give them a shout out. Let them know that you were watching us on Full Velocity Racing Network. And also got a thing, BladeNote.com, simple web solutions powered by nerds. If you use the promo code FVRN as the green flag comes out, FVRN will save you 25% off your first purchase. Greg Tuberville leading the charge down into turn number 1. We're already 3 wide racing over here into the corners. Number 84 was way down on the bottom side. That's E.J. Jones. Outside of him right now, the number 73 machine. That is Stephen Moore. Moore battling in here for the second spot as Tuberville trying to run away and hide here early on in the going at Knoxville. That number 20 machine. As we look down the back straightaway, Tuberville about 10 car length advantage over the 73 machine of Moore. E.J. Jones right now falls back into that third spot. Fourth is Jason Salter in number 10. Fifth will be Trey Jones in the number 11 machine. He peeks down to the inside, trying to take the spot, wrestled away from the number 10, a racing Jason Salter. And the 11 keeps appearing and disappearing. The alien's trying to abduct, unfortunately, Trey Jones. So we'll see if he's going to be able to play it out here. It has been so far the number 20 machine of Greg Tuberville. The 73 of Moore running in that second spot. Third is the 84 B.J. Jones. And Jones trying to put some distance, but I tell you what, the man that's been on fire is that Trash Panda Graphics number 10 machine. He's been hot as of late. We'll see what he's going to be able to do here as he pulls up to probably the Rusty Natural Ones bumper there. E.J. Jones is Salter really starting to work him over, trying to get that third spot away from that number 84. He blocks that line down to the bottom side. Says not so fast. I remember how to throw a block. So he does so there on the number 10 of Jason Salter. Salter right now trying to get around E.J. Jones. That's a good battle for that third spot. Looks like Salter going to be able to almost pull up alongside of him here. Down the back straightaway is going to indeed do so here into turn number 3. Side-by-side battle for that third spot. As Greg Tuberville still continues to lead with the 73 of Stephen Moore still running in that second spot. But Salter fighting it out, duking it out with the number 84 of E.J. Jones. That's the best battle on the track as we sit right now. So Salter working over the bottom there. Almost hitting the inside apron there into the corners as they come down the back straightaway. E.J. Jones is able to stay in the throttle there, able to keep the Racing Jason number 10 machine at bay as E.J. Jones continues to hold on to third. Can he hold on for 2 more circuits around the Knoxville Raceway? Here is popsicle sticks up in the air. Like I said, just looking up and down, watching these guys race, and it's good to see EJ back behind the wheel here of that number 84 machine. Don't want to steal a lot of the thunder, though, from all the other drivers that have been out here. But the number 20 of Greg Tuberville, his lead's kind of evaporated here as he gets the white flag. Can he hold on for one more circuit? And that number 20 machine is the 73 of Moore, has really started to track him down here, down the back straightaway. And we'll see if he's going to maybe try to pull a slider down here to turn number 3 for the final time. And off of turn number 4, picking up heat race number 1, going to be the number 20 of Greg Tuberville. Stephen Moore going to finish up second. Third is going to go to E.J. Jones. Racing Jason Salter going to finish up 4th. Eric Elmore for 5. Derek Fedkenauer, Daniel Price, Eric Eichstead going to finish up 7th. Then Daniel Price. Then Trey Jones round out your 9 cars here in heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 coming to post, and it's going to go away like this. Starting on the pole here is the number 61. That's Josh Peacock. Peacock aboard the number 61. And his dancing brother outside driving the number 21, the evil one himself. That's Jim Reves. Inside row number 2, that's number 13. That's Caleb Ramsey. And outside of him will be number 8. That's Austin Miners. Inside row number 3 in the 5th starting position, that's Kyle Surratt aboard the number 18 machine. And then Casey Brunson aboard the 0100. He's going to roll off 6. Rolling off 7th will be the number 1 machine of Alex Brewer, and a big old happy Full Velocity Racing Network happy birthday to David Blackberg here tonight in that number 16 machine. Also out there celebrating the birthday, Justin Pruitt on a beach somewhere and relaxing out on the beach. Probably, I'm hoping sipping some alcohol out there. But out on the beach, happy birthday to Justin Pruitt from Full Velocity Racing Network and David Blackberg. So thank you guys. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy it and have a good one. I mean, just, I don't know. I would be having drinks on my birthday. I normally do. And shotgun on the field. David Boy Racing, number double knot machine, the 00 of Michael Whitlock with a really, really bad draw. And that number 0 machine. We called for 9 cars. We have all 9 cars out there. Real quick, just to touch up some of our other sponsors here. South Texas Speedway. Visit them on the web at www.southtxspeedway.com. Also got to thank Monstar Productions and making dirt track racing great again. And Jake Hill and the bunch over there, Monstar Productions. Also got to thank TDR-Racing.net for the official Turtle leader sponsor of Full Velocity Racing Network and Hard Motorsports for our official quick time. As we are locked and loaded here off of turn number 4, getting ready to send these guys on their way with the green flag, the iRacing I flag. Green flag is out, and we're racing down the front straight away with Peacock jumping to the early advantage. Here comes Jim Revis diving down to the bottom side there for a moment. They're through 1 and 2, already down the back straightaway. Peacock continuing to lead this one. And right there nipping at Revis's heels is number 8 of Austin Miners. Miners right now running in third as they complete lap number 1 here. It's going to be Josh Peacock in that number 61. Revis again immediately looking to the bottom of the number 61 of Peacock. Peacock really holding the middle of the groove here. He's been on fire too. He's won quite a few races in the 61. A brand new pace scheme for that number 61 here tonight. Yellow and blue here this evening. Kind of stands out there. Jim Revis with his all white number 21 machine down to the bottom. He's notoriously been strong at Knoxville in that number 21 machine. So he's really nipping at the heels of the 61 machine. Goes back down to the bottom side. Really drives her in deep in 3 and 4 here as they come off of turn number 4 again. Momentum going to go to the top shelf of the speedway. The 61 of Peacock, but the 21 keeps picking away here at the bottom there and letting her drift up into the middle. Seems like he's grabbing a little bit of traction for the center of the corner. Just doesn't have that bite off the corner. Coming down the back straightaway, Peacock still continues to lead. Miners right there watching a great battle going on in front of him in that number 8 machine. Little bit of contact there between the 61 of Peacock and the 21 of Jim Revis. Revis trying to capitalize down into 1 as we are halfway home. 4 in, 4 to go here at the Knoxville Raceway here. Heat race number 2 on the Full Velocity Racing Network. With the number 21 of Revis looking back down to the bottom side. The 61 of Peacock up top there. Can he hold on here off of turn number 4? Yes, indeed, he's going to be able to do so. Slams the door shut on the 21 of Revis. Revis really trying that number 21 machine to get by. Has not been able to prevail off the corner as the 61 has probably the preferred groove of the evening as it's working about middle to high as of right now. Austin Miners running in third. Casey Brunson up to 4th in the 0-1-0 kind of quietly working his way up into the top 4. 5th right now is Michael Whitlock battling it out with a birthday boy, David Blackberg. Blackberg now up to 5th there in the number 16 machine. Popsicle sticks have been up in the air here. We're entering the back straightaway. It's the number 61 of Peacock with the race lead. Revis going to dive it back down in low, try to run it in deep here and try to get it up next to the driver's door maybe of the 61 of Peacock. Not going to be had here off of turn number 4. White flag going to be in the air. One more trip around the Knoxville Raceway here for Josh Peacock. Can he hang on? Revis really down on the bottom, letting her dig. And that number 21 machine, here comes Miners too into the fray. Miners looking for one mistake as they come down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3, Jim Revis down to the bottom, really sliding in pretty hard. Not going to be had here, not going to be able to pass the 61. Peacock going to take down the victory here in heat race number 2. Jim Revis going to finish 2nd, 3rd, going to go to Austin Miners, Casey Brunson, David Blackberg, Michael Whitlock, Caleb Ramsey, Kyle Surratt, and Alex Brewer. Run out your 9 cars here in the heat race. Already getting ready for the A-main here tonight. But before we get to the starting lineup, we're going to throw the thing trackside for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rough stripes and bright stars through the perilous
The starting lineup: Greg Tuberville, Josh Peacock, Stephen Moore, Jim Revis, E.J. Jones, Austin Miners, Jason Salter, Casey Brunson, Eric Elmore, David Blackburn, Derek Fenkenauer, Michael Whitlock, Eric Eichstead, Caleb Ramsey, Daniel Price, Kyle Surratt, Trey Jones, Alex Brewer. Round out your 18 cars. iRacing iFlag, green flags in the air. A little bit longer on the national anthem than we would like here tonight, as we got the green flag in the air here at Knoxville Raceway. Got through all 18 cars before we dropped the green flag in Tuberville. To the race lead with the number 73 machine of Stephen Moore. Here comes the 61 of Josh Peacock to the top shelf for the Speedway. E.J. Jones, the natural run, running in that 4th spot. Jim Revis for 5. Getting Tuberville right now leading here like he did in the heat race. We have 60 laps though, and we're going to see how well his setup does here in the 60 lap A main here, Knoxville Raceway. You're live here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport racing. And man, a battle going on out here for that second spot. You got the 73 machine down to the bottom side. You got Peacock up top. Moore and Peacock now almost 3 wide there. As now here comes the E.J. Jones in the number 84, trying to split the difference up through the middle. Jason Salter right there. And the number 10 machine diving her in deep in that number 10, that Trash Panda Graphics number 10 of Salter now moving up into 4th. Tuberville liking what he's seeing right now, liking what he can hear. If he's paying attention to that rearview mirror, I don't think he should be. I think he should be concentrating on trying to run away and hide. There's a lot of hungry guys right there directly behind him in the form of the 73 machine of Stephen Moore. Now Salter getting around Peacock here temporarily. Let's see if he's going to be able to seal the deal off of 4. Going to be able to do so. So Salter going to move into that 3rd spot. 4th going to be Josh Peacock. Here comes Jim Revis down to the inside of E.J. Jones. Jones looks like he has an acre out the backside of that number 84 machine, slipping through the field as Revis now moves into that 5th spot. Here comes the number 8 of Austin Miners now down to the bottom side. Jones just not able to get it going up top. And the number 84, that Cedar Cove number 84 machine, as Miners now side by side for the 6th spot. Great clean racing here. And that's what DWR is all about. Dirt Warrior Racing. These guys do a fantastic job every night, whether it's Wednesday night. Of course, you're going to have the invite only. Wednesday night going to be a fantastic race here. And even Sunday night, the shootout series at Eichstead Rap Modified Tour. Those have all been great races. These guys really race with one another, and it shows. And their courtesy to each other, their respect that DWR has for one another. That's the type of racing you really want to showcase, and that's the type of racing we do showcase here on the Full Velocity Racing Network here with the DWR guys each and every night, so that they go live here. So Greg Tuberville still your race leader, but Stephen Moore has ran him down. And then number 73 machine, Jason Salter running in that 3rd spot. He's peeking down to the bottom. He's not able to get by the number 73 as we go right now. Peacock running in that 4th spot. Jim Revis for 5. 6 is E.J. Jones, as he's settled kind of out in that 6th spot. So we'll see if he's going to be able to get a hold of the track. Maybe a late bloomer here tonight in the number 84 machine. We'll just wait and see. Austin Miners running 7th. Eric Elmore running 8th in that 420 machine. Running 9th is David Blackburn. Again, happy birthday to him. And Justin Pruitt out there. I've seen Justin Pruitt. He's on the beach on his cell phone. He should be drinking some beer. Kick it back, drinking pina coladas, whatever he wants to do out there. But that's what he should be doing. But he's out on the beach, watching Full Velocity Racing Network. I'm hoping he's got a darn drink in his hand. As Eric Eichstead now running in that 10th spot, too, in that newly prepared BladeNode.com number 12 machine. So sponsor of us here at Full Velocity Racing Network. Always great to see a sponsor like that join a driver like Eric Eichstead. Electric Eric working over the bottom there, trying to get around the 420 of Eric Elmore. Meanwhile, back up front, it is all Greg Tuberville so far. He's led all 10 laps here as we're getting ready to come back to that start-finish line once again. So the first 10 laps has gone to the number 20 of Tuberville. The 73 now working, already caught to the rear bumper of Tuberville. So we'll see if Stephen Moore is able to do anything. But Salter going to dive to the bottom. He's trying to get around Moore here early and trying to set the tone. But Moore slams that door shut on the number 10 of Salter. As we go, Monstar Productions on board here temporarily, and then we wanted to do that. And then the yellow flag going to fly the first Hanover Record Service yellow flag of the evening. And hopefully we'll give Hanover a call, get the car off the track, the car. So we'll wait and see what happened here as we get ready for a BladeNode.com instant replay. Yeah, it looks to be a parking lot over in the corner, and The aliens abducted the number 13 of Ramsey. Ramsey disappears on my screen. He comes back after he disappears, right by Derek Fedkenhauer. Fedkenhauer, they got the 0-0 of Michael Whitlock. We almost had a leader there. We almost scored 2 points with the 0-0 machine, but not quite, as Brunson was trying to show the 0-0 what to do there. But Michael Whitlock, a lot of damage to that machine. But Fedkenhauer, an innocent bystander from being abducted by the number 13, and the 13 comes right back, right there in the inside of the number 86 machine. Very, very good to hear Justin Pruitt said. He's saying lots of Coronas and Makers and Mark this week. Great. That's what I want to hear, Justin. You're on a beach. You should be drinking. You should have a drink in your hand. You should be having fun. And I'm glad you're tuning in to Full Velocity Racing Network on your birthday, no less. It's fantastic. I hope you're 2 sheets to the wind. I should be, too, every once in a while. But, again, thank you to everybody tuning in here to the Full Velocity Racing Network, whether it's Facebook Live, YouTube, or Twitch. Thank you, guys. Without the fans for Full Velocity Racing Network and the support from all of our great leagues, our drivers, we wouldn't be here. So we appreciate you guys coming on out and watching us each and every night. Again, I'm Todd Stanton. Down there pushing all the buttons here tonight is Jack Truan. Got to thank our beautiful intro to the James Grace. I should say to the tune of James Grace. James Grace making our beautiful intro here for the Full Velocity Racing Network. Yep, I should drink a one. But James Grace, if you want a good intro, get a hold of him. They're the 269. We normally see him here on the Full Velocity Racing Network on Thursday nights. So get a hold of James Grace for that intro. And getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. Once again, we are on lap 16 of 60. Waiting to light the wick, light the fire, off a turn to number 4. Green flags in the air. We're racing down the front straightaway here to turn number 1. Leading that charge, the number 20 of Greg Jummerville. Here comes Salter down to the bottom, side by side for that second spot, as these guys were packed up pretty tight here, like a can of sardines here. The number 21 down to the bottom side, trying to work over the 61 of Josh Peacock. Peacock right now not giving an inch. But Salter, looks like the bottom's starting to go away for that number 10 machine. The 73 able to keep him at bay so far. But he's going to go back to that bottom again, trying to progress himself up to that second spot. The number 20 at Tuberville still working over the back straightaway here into turn number 3. Tuberville continues to lead this one here. Has led all the 17 laps. Going to lead lap number 18 here of 60 at the Knoxville Raceway. The number 73 running in that second spot. That is even more in the number 73 machine. The number 10 of Salter running in third. Fourth is the number 21 of Jim Revis. But I tell you what, Peacock not going away in the top shelf of the Speedway. Oh, E.J. Jones makes a little bit of contact, fishtails it there. So he's still got some good hands there. He almost won around in that number 84 machine. But able to keep it going. 3 wide right directly behind him. And that's got Peacock way down on the bottom side. Great racing going back there. Also now a battle for the lead. Here comes the number 73 of Moore down to the bottom, side by side for the race lead with Tuberville. Moore and Tuberville drag race here to the start finish line. Give that lap to Tuberville in the number 20 machine. But what a great battle going on here for that top spot. As now we got Tuberville actually going to the third position, as I wasn't live. As Jack was saying, are you live? Yeah, I went back for that instant replay, was not live, so I guess yeah. The number 73 continues to lead now, as he's taking over the lead from the number 20 in Tuberville. Racing Jason now back down to the bottom side, as Salter down there side by side for the race lead. The 21 of Jim Revis now back to the bottom side here, trying to work over the number 20. Is yellow flag going to fly? The Hanover Record Service yellow flag, the second one of the evening, going to come out. So we're going to get a BladeNode.com instant replay, and hopefully Todd remembers to hit the live button this time. I apologize, guys out there, as I was really cranking her in, but a couple minutes behind. So it looks like the 410 going to be involved, or 420 going to be involved in this one. As we see here on the screen, the 420. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man, that wasn't good there. So he gets into the number 18 machine of Kyle Surratt. Surratt going around. Surratt takes a pounding. I mean a pounding from the driver right there directly behind him, and that looks to be, I think that's a 010 Casey Brunson. Brunson pounds the 18 of Surratt. Surratt goes up in the air, able to land back on all fours, but man, what a pounding that number 18 took. So we hit the live button this time, so we're all good now, and hopefully everything's going to come to tuition here off of the corners here, and under yellow flag still, obviously. As we're coming down the front straight, I believe the lights will be extinguished on the iRacing.com pace truck. Yep, they're going to extinguish here. They're kind of playing games with me there for a minute. I thought they were going to stay on atop that car, but the number 73 machine going to lead them down here, the 73 of Stephen Moore. And then you got Racing Jason Salter running in second. Third is Greg Tuberville. Remember, Tuberville has led a few laps here tonight. Stephen Moore has led the other laps there in the number 73 machine. Then you got Jim Revis, E.J. Jones, and Austin Myers, the third row. The fourth row is going to be Derek Fedkenauer and Electric Eric Eichstead. He's running in the 8th position, so good run for Eric. We're getting ready to restack, repack. We are restack, repack. Green flag racing off of turn number 4. The iRacing high flag, green flag in the air. The 73 diving it down deep into the corner like he has been. Just way up the track to try to kill the run. The number 10 of Salter almost 4 wide off the corner. But Salter able to power out and power down to the inside, almost side by side for the race lead. Look at the number 20 machine of Tuberville trying to come back down to the inside. E.J. Jones there, Austin Miners, the 21 of Revis. What a battle here for the top 5 spots. 4 wide almost for that second spot. Man, what a camera angle that I had going on there. But the number 84 machine now 3 wide down to the bottom side. Tuberville to meet in between the sandwich. Miners up top. They're the number 8 machine as they come off of turn number 4. Man, oh man, 3 wide racing, Knoxville Raceway, DWR Wednesday night street fights. I don't expect anything less out of these guys. Oh, we got a leader upside down over there in the corner as he tried to ride the wall. I believe that might have been the 11 of Trey Jones. Didn't quite catch it. I think it was Trey Jones up there. We're going to wait. Nope, I don't think so. Dropping through, it might have been. We're gonna look. We're gonna take a look. That was interesting. It's going to be. Looks like the 86 of Fedkenauer. It is Derek Fedkenauer, upside down turtle for the number 86 machine. And I thought we were gonna have a leader because he was right there, riding on the wall. And that is not the quickest way around Knoxville. It's not like DTR 2. Where you could slam the wall, ride the wall, DTR, dirt track racing, rat bag games that I'm familiar to back in '98, early 2000s. You could ride the wall at Knoxville and be wicked fast with the race setup. I guess DFED tried to ride the wall there. Was not the quickest way around. He ended himself up in the TDR-racing Turtle, and he's the first Turtle of the evening. Like I said, a tough break for the 86 of Derek Fedkenauer. Fedkenauer going laps down to the field. So now let's reset your field. It's the number 73 of Stephen Moore picking the inside. Then you got the 21 of Jim Revis outside of him. Running second, Jason Salter running for 3. Fourth is Greg Tuberville. E.J. Jones up inside the top 5 in that number 84 machine. Austin Miners for 6. 7th right now is Eric Eichstead. 8th will be Alex Brewer. Caleb Ramsey running 9th, and Daniel Price running inside the top 10 in that 01 machine. And you got Casey Brunson, Kyle Surratt, Eric Gilmore, Josh Peacock, Michael Whitlock, and David Blackberg. And then right now, laps down the number 86 of Fedkenauer. We're restacked, we're pre-packed. iRacing.com pace truck down the pit road, waiting on that iRacing I flag, green flag to come out. It's in the air, green flag. And we're racing down the front straightaway once again. The 73 has a new challengers to the outside. That's Jim Revis. The 73 down into the corner, able to drift up the track and try to block the run of Jim Revis. Revis crossovers it there through the corner, back down to the inside here to turn number 3, side by side for the race lead. The evil one down to the bottom side. The 73 up top there as he pushes just a tad bit. Here comes the 21 to Revis down to the inside, across that start finish line here. We're 32 laps in. We're going to score the 33rd lap this time by, so just over halfway home here at the Knoxville Raceway. Jim Revis taking over the lead in the number 21 machine. Almost back to, slide job and a little bit of contact there between the 73 and the 21 of Revis as the 73 pulled the slider there through the corner. Tail whipped the number 21 machine. Now that leaves the door wide open for Racing Jason and EJ Jones. Down to the bottom side there in the 84 machines. It's been a long time since we've been able to party with him. Oh, contact made. Around goes the 73. He's going to hang on. And then the 84, more carnage through the field. Parking lot over there in 3 and 4. Oh, my God. Oh, whoa. There was a lot of carnage over there. I thought everybody was going to be able to save that. And contact being made there after the tail whip. From the number 73 machine, and then a little bit of contact. I don't think, I thought he was clear, but the 21 of Revis right there. A lot of contact over there, man. This all started up front. So we're going to take a look at this one here. Real quick, once again, like you said, I think the 73 was coming down the track here, thought he was clear. They kind of met in the middle. The 73 goes around. They all had to save. But he made contact with Jones. Jones came back down. Miners got involved in this one. The 73 involved. 13 of Ramsey. Nobody upside down, but lots of contact there. Parking lot over in 3 and 4. Golly G. Whitaker's. Man, a lot of cars involved in that one. How's it going, CC out there? CC and LJ Racing broadcasters there. CC, glad you're feeling a little bit better there from that incident. Glad you're able to join us here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. The things happening there, but man, yeah, I agree with you, John. 21 really had nowhere to go. He really didn't. It was tough. I mean, you're racing 3 wide. Things happen. Once again, got to thank everyone for tuning in here to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Without the fans, we would be nothing here. Without our great leagues, our great sponsors, thank you guys for all tuning in here. Guys and gals, I should say. Gals out there. Mindy Eichstead also out there. CC out there. I wonder if there's any more gals out there. They really don't ever talk that much unless you're CC or Mindy. You guys always make yourselves known. We appreciate that. As we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing off of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. As we go, Mountain Star Productions onboard camera. Some beautiful onboard pictures here. We're watching now up front. I'm watching the number 10 of Racing Jason Salter, who's got the lead. But I tell you what, Eric Eggsted's kind of surprised me here. He's made it through all the carnage here. He's still looking for that win. He knows he can negate the Electric Eric name if he got that win. And with a brand new car, BladeNo.com, what a great way to put them down into victory lane. And BladeNo.com victory lane, man, way to double it down. That would be fantastic here tonight. As Revis starting to blink out just a tad bit. And that number 21 machine, but Racing Jason Salter, large and in charge. He's in command right now of this field going down into turn number 1. Again, Ike said now back down to the bottom side, a little bit of contact. Somebody up into the wall over there in 1 and 2. But Salter right now working the bottom as the 21 of Jim Revis going to the top shelf of the speedway. Ike said gets a tad bit loose over there in the corner. He tried to throw it in a little too hard. The number 12 machine, but they come by that start finish line. We are going to have 20 laps remaining here of this A main at the Knoxville Raceway. And again, Salter leading, but I tell you what, Revis not going to go away. He's up top. He's digging. He's pushing the cushion here at Knoxville. As the race goes on, we've always seen that 21 get faster here So he is trying to pull up alongside of Salter. He's going to almost do so here in the turns. But down the front straightaway, he's almost up alongside of him here into turn number 1. Lots of things going on out on the speedway. Alex Brewer, we haven't talked much about him, but Brewer up there is another wreck over there in the corner. Big wreck over there. Hopefully they kept it going. Doesn't look like yellow flag. Yep, it's going to come out now. I thought they had a save there. Yellow flag going to fly here over in the Hanover Record Service yellow flag. So we're going to go to another BladeNote.com instant replay. And man, I don't know who this involves here this time. So it's going to be Casey Brunson, the 16 of David Blackbird, getting into the back of Casey Brunson, the birthday boy. Getting now, they back right up into the number 73 machine as Brunson comes to almost a complete stop here. As everybody kept it going. Brunson, a lot of damage there to the car. Couldn't quite get it going in that 010 machine. That's going to bring out our yellow flag. So again, to reset the field this time, it's going to be Jim Revis, Jason Salter. So I think Salter actually scored the leader. Right now they're scoring Jim Revis the leader, but I think Salter choosing the outside here on this restart. You got Jim Revis, Eric Eichstadt running in third. Fourth is going to be Alex Brewer. Fifth, Greg Tuberville, Kyle Surratt, Austin Miners. Right now in that seventh position. Eighth is EJ Jones, so EJ is coming back up through the field. Stephen Moore and Caleb Ramsey round out your top 10 as they sit right now. They're entering the back straightaway. Lights extinguished atop the iRacing.com pace truck. We come down into turn number 3. That guy will let go of this field, and hopefully for the last time, I'm going to tell you, I call him that guy because I can never figure out who's driving the pace truck, whether somebody's just randomly in there. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe it's Phil. Maybe it's Phil. Maybe that's where he's at. I'm not sure. It would be rather interesting because I've seen him run into walls just randomly coming off the pit road. So, green flag back in the air. We're racing with the number 10 machine of Salter. Looking to the bottom side here, trying to get around the 21 of Revis. Not going to be able to do anything here. Eichstadt now diving it back down to the bottom side. Side by side battle, almost 3 wide. It's 3 wide for that second spot. Brewer in the middle in that number 1 machine. He's going to be drop kicked just a little bit out of line there. So he's going to settle right in behind the number 10 of Jason Salter. Salter hitting the wall just a little bit, trying to make some love to the wall. Salter trying to knock down the wall, trying to find the extra groove, the extra moisture for that number 10 machine. The number 84 of EJ Jones now way down to the bottom. That's what you call a catfishing by the 84. That's Cedar Cove, number 84. The natural one. EJ Jones is trying to get around the number 12 of Eichstadt. Eichstadt holding on for dear life to hold on to that 4th spot. Meanwhile, up front, it's all Jim Revis so far, able to keep the number 10 of Jason Salter at bay. And then the one of Alex Brewer running in 3rd. So Brewer's made some pretty good leaps and bounds through the field there in that number 1 machine. As now EJ Jones almost pulling up alongside of Electric Eric here. Battle for the lead. The number 10 of Salter way down to the bottom side here again. Maybe trying to go pull a slider. Not going to be had through that corner. As Salter going to be able to just hold on to second as the one of Alex Brewer starting to nap at him too. Almost 3 wide for that 4th spot. So again, EJ Jones working the bottom here of Electric Eric up front. They're pretty much staying single file as they sit right now. Jones working over the bottom. He has to go someplace where everybody else is not. And that's where EJ Jones is at. Remember, he had to go back to the back here. So he's made some pretty good adjustments to come back up through the field and working over that bottom side. As everybody else up top, it's been Jim Revis here leading this one. Salter running for 2 as we get 10 laps to go here. 10 more circuits around the Knoxville Raceway. Salter a slider on the Revis. Revis going to cross it back over, back down to the inside, side by side. Alpha turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's Revis down to the inside, Salter up top. Revis going to pull a slider of his own through turn number 3. Put Jim Revis back to the lead. The number 10 of Salter. Now motors back down to the inside. A little bit of contact there with Revis. rubbing each other's doors there, rubbing the fenders there between the number 10 machine and the 21 of Revis. Revis with a crossover of himself. E.J. Jones has quietly made his way up into the top three. That number 84 machine, here comes Revis back down to the inside, trying to get around the 10 of Salter. Salter still hanging on there, but Revis not going away without a fight. We hit 8 laps to go. Revis dives her in deep down to the bottom. Slide job over here in the corner. Trying to kill the momentum with Salter. Salter crosses him back over there. Able to take the lead back there as Revis had the lead for a moment. Another slide job here. E.J. Jones now into the fray. What's he going to do here in the 84 machine besides make it 3 wide for that race lead? Revis back down with another slider. Crossover by the number 10. It's going to be closed up there. Oh, a little bit of contact with E.J. Jones and the 10 of Salter. That's going to leave the door wide open for the 21 of Revis to try to run away and hide here. We come up with 6 laps remaining here, this time by the start-finish line. Now Jones methodically down on the bottom with that number 84 machine, trying to get around Salter here. He dives it in deep. Down on the bottom side by side for that second spot. It's Jim Revis with your current race lead in that number 21 machine. What does everybody think out there? Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Let us know what you guys think of the fantastic racing we're seeing here in Knoxville. Dirt Warrior Racing Wednesday night street fights. 5 laps remain. Handful of laps remaining here for Jim Revis. Can he hang on? Or can E.J. Jones be a spoiler? The 10 of Salter. Don't count out Miners, Eichstead. Don't count out any of those guys. I'm going to tell you what, Josh Peacock up there inside the top 5. These guys just right there. Anything could happen. Revis starting to pull away as 4 laps remain. Again, it's the number 21 to Jim Revis with the race lead. He's going to come up on 3 laps remaining here as E.J. Jones trying to slide her up into that second spot and try to set sail for Jim Revis. I just think he's going to run out of time here as E.J. Jones really battling out there with the number 10 of Salter, but the top side seeming to go away just a tad bit. Salter's able to fight back, but E.J. Jones trying to slam the door shut, not going to be able to do so here down the back straightaway here into turn number 3. The 84 of E.J. Jones still catfishing it down on the bottom. It's Salter up top. 4th right now is Austin Miners, and that number 8 machine, he's on the outside of looking in for that podium finish. It's 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks in the air for the number 21 of Jim Revis. Jim Revis by 5 car lengths over the number 10 of Salter. 84 machine of E.J. Jones right there, door banging each other there for that second spot. But off of turn number 4, he's going to get that white silk, white flag in the air. One more trip around for the Evil One. The Evil One graphics, number 21 of Jim Revis. Salter way down to the bottom. He's trying to throw something at him. The 84 of E.J. Jones trying to throw something both at him. But it looks like so far the 21 of Revis answering all calls here and shutting every door here as he comes down into turn number 3 for the final time of a turn number 4. Taking down the victory here at the Knoxville Raceway, the 21 of Jim Revis. Racing Jason Salter going to finish up 2nd. E.J. Jones, the natural one, finishing up 3rd after coming back here finally from a long stay away. E.J. Jones finishing up 3rd. Austin Miners for 4. Eric Eichstead with a fantastic run. 5th place. He's got to be happy with that. BladeNote.com coming aboard as a sponsor for that machine. Josh Peacock finishing up 6th. Stephen Moore, Alex Brewer, Kyle Surratt, Caleb Ramsey round out your top 10. Then you have David Blackburn, Greg Tuberville, Casey Brunson, Daniel Price, Michael Whitlock, Trey Jones, Eric Gilmore, and Derek Fetkin now round out your 18-car field. We're going to take a brief pause for the cause. We're going to make our way on over to Victory Lane, the BladeNote.com Victory Lane, and talk with your top 3 here tonight. The DWR Wednesday Night Street Fights live here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport Racing. We're back here live. We've made our way down to BladeNode.com, Victory Lane Winner's Circle, where we talk to the top three like we always do here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And a gentleman, if we want to call him that, down here, finally again coming back. We're finally seeing him here, and hopefully he's brought some drinks with him there this evening. Even though it's a third place finish, EJ Jones making his return appearance here to DWR Wednesday Night Street Fights. His return here to Full Velocity Racing Network. EJ, a whale of a race. You were up here up front once here early on in the going. You had to make your way all the way back to the front there, finish up third inside the podium. Can't be too upset about that one. Tell us about your race.
The car was good. I don't know what to do with my hands right now. I'm still on the track driving. Yeah. Yeah. Car was good.
So the car was
anyways, yeah. It's,
the car was fantastic.
And,
I was lost in your thought. What was that? Some kind of
Ricky Bobby.
Hypnosis. I was like,
I don't know what to do with my hands right now. The car is good. No, but yeah, it sucked that I got caught in that wreck early, about halfway through the race, and basically lost half the race on that, and just spent the rest of it trying to get back to the front. I think if we could have got to that wreck, probably could have won the race. But hats off to Jim and Jason for the 1-2 finish. Also, Austin Miner's coming from the back of me as well there after that wreck. It was pretty clean driving out there, at least around me tonight. So I mean, I could complain, but no one will care to hear it.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in quite some time there, EJ. I know you've been on the asphalt side of things, so we ought to boo you for that one. But
well, I mean, honestly, I just kind of got frustrated with running dirt, just because I don't know. There's just something about the build hasn't suited how I drive, I guess. But we gave it a shot tonight, and we'll see if we'll be back next week.
It seems like it works really well for you here tonight, EJ. I'm going to the microphone. The floor is all yours. You better have some beer down there because I'll be joining you a little bit.
Oh, I've always got the beer. There's always plenty of Michelob in my trailer for the after party. Got to thank, where's my list at? I actually made a list finally and put it on my screen so I can't forget as I'm trying to drive while looking at it. The Cedar Cove Speed, Charles Cosper, Dylan Smith. Also got to thank Eric Eichstead Raps for we went back to the black scheme. Just, I don't know, something about, I've been running the white one, and I don't know, I've just been sucking so bad with it. So, also got to thank my friend Peter Delavan, say hey to my mom. Guys here at DWR, got to thank them for putting these on. I know I haven't ran as many this season. Kind of took a little bit of a break to kind of clear my mind from dirt. So, definitely got to thank these guys for putting these races on. Also, sponsors, welcome. If anyone's interested, you can find me on iRacing, Facebook, probably find me on Twitter occasionally as well, Snapchat, just, I'm everywhere kind of.
All right, ladies, we'll wrap it up down here with EJ. We'll let him go get the party started down here.
I would say I'm barbecuing, but Mother Nature decided she didn't like me last, and she took my grill and threw it off my back porch for me. So not only did I waste broads, but grill got damaged also. So yeah, so there's no cookout. We're just drinking tonight.
That's straight up. That's all right. That's perfectly fine. That's called the 12-ounce curls. So we'll do that here. We'll do that here in just a little bit. EJ, thank you for taking the time out here. Go get that party started. Great to see you back here inside the town.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, finish up in that third spot. Driver of the number 84, the Cedar Cove Speed number 84. That's EJ Jones, the natural one. We're going to make our way down here, and we're going to try to catch up here with the driver of Jason Salter, the number 10, I should say, the driver of Jason Salter. Yes, the driver of
I drive Jason Salter all over this track.
You drive Jason Salter real well. Maybe I should have said that. The driver of the number 10, racing Jason Salter. I tell you what, you and Jim had a fantastic battle up there. And like you said, 2 DWR heads, a lot of guys hitting it on it there. You guys were rubbing with each other. You look like you're having good old-fashioned fun out there, and that's what it's all about here at DWR. Tell us about your race, Jason.
Yeah, in the heat race, it ran really good. It was a little bit tight, so I decided I'd free it up some for the feature, and I think I over adjusted for it. The car goes way too loose to run the bottom like I wanted to, but somehow that top come in right there going into the corners, and I was able to run the top and get a good run coming out, and wound up with a good finish.
Yeah, definitely a fantastic finish for you, as you've been doing pretty well at some of these broadcasted races. Some other things besides just the pro stocks or street stocks, you should say, for Will. But you've been doing pretty good in the late models. You've been scurrying around some different things and trying out some different things. But another good run here in the street stocks DWR, your home league here. I mean, it means a lot to finish inside the top three, even the top five for that matter here at DWR. If you can come home second, even to a guy like Jim Ravis, I tell you, Jim Ravis, man, he had a hard time winning a couple seasons ago, and then all of a sudden he starts winning again there, Jason. I mean, he's starting to get it back again.
Yeah, he's getting his speed back. He's had a lot of bad luck here recently, and he's starting to figure it back out.
Yeah, definitely starting to figure it out. Jason, well, I'm going to give you the microphone. The floor is all yours. Thank you. Like to thank here tonight on the Full Velocity Racing.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and running with us. Thanks for everybody supporting us. DWR. I know when I ran that pro late race at VLR, I had a lot of guys supporting me doing that, and it meant a lot to me to have a big group of guys like we do to run with and help with setups and everything like that. And I'd like to thank Full Velocity Racing Network for putting on an excellent broadcast. Congrats to Jim on his win, and Trash Panda Graphics.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I get this right. The driver of the number 10, Racing Jason Salter, taking down second here tonight, the Trash Panda Graphics number 10. So, Jason, hopefully we'll see you down here a little bit more here in the upcoming races that we got coming.
Hopefully so. Maybe we can get it straightened out and have a little better finish come Sunday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll let Jason get back to it. We'll get out and catch up with our current race winner here, or our race winner, driver of the number 21 here, the evil one himself, Jim Revis, taking down the victory. Man, what a race, Jim! Fantastic battle there, an old-fashioned type of battle there with Jason Salter and yourself. Tell us about that race, man. That was great.
Oh man, it was a heck of a race. I hate that I got into Steven though. It was everything tightened up right there, and I hate that I got him slowed up and mowed up. But other than that, it was a great race. I really enjoyed it. Brought back old memories.
and taking down a victory. So another victory, Jim. Like we were talking about with Jason there, it was a couple seasons ago. You couldn't buy a victory. You couldn't even. I mean, just had so much bad luck. But you've been starting to get that mojo back in that number 21 machine, able to take down another victory here, and that's got to be a great.
Oh yeah, Mojo's coming back with Team DWR. Yeah, we've been working on sets all week long for actually the past two races, and group of three we got's been coming up. It's I think we're going to be something to watch out for here later on. We've stumbled upon a few things and with the setups, and it's just faster than what we was beforehand.
Well, hopefully we'll see you guys take everything by storm. Like we say, we think you guys are the pinnacle of dirt racing here, especially with the street stocks. And you guys really group together, even going for the pro late models and super late models. I've seen you guys venture off in the modifieds. You guys go out and have a fun, and that's a key thing, is going out and have fun.
Yeah, the main thing that's what we always preach at DWR is mainly have fun. That's the biggest thing. Have fun, family first. If you can't make it cause family, hey, no big deal. But like I said, with the group of guys we got runs DWR, you can't ask for a better group. They're what makes DWR that you guys consider the pinnacle of street stock dirt racing. I love all these guys like family.
Yeah, Justin Pruitt saying congratulations out there in the chat box there. He's watching from the beach somewhere, so sipping Corona, he was saying. So, but we're gonna give you the microphone. The floor is all yours, Jim. Thank you. We'd like to thank here tonight.
First and foremost, man, I got to thank my team, Team DWR with Eric and David. Like I said, we worked on setups all week long to get us to where we're at now, and bringing on David, fresh new blood in there, has really helped out a bunch. Got to thank all the guys and the viewers that watch our races, man. Without them, it would wouldn't be what it is. And I gotta give a shout out to another guy, BladeNo.com, man. Give a shout out to him, as you seen Eric Snook skin tonight. So other than that, that's about it. I think you guys, man, as always, best in the business as far as broadcasting. Can't ask for anybody better.
Yeah, definitely. We try to be. We strive to be the best in the business here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Definitely do strive to be that way. So we appreciate you guys allowing us to come over here and cover that. And like we've always said, you have to kick us out, Jim. We're not going anywhere. You have to kick us out. So if you don't want us no more, you got to kick us to the.
Nah, you guys ain't going nowhere, man. You're stuck with us for as long as we keep doing this. So hopefully we went past our 1 year. Hopefully we can get past 2, 3, 4, and 5 years down the road.
Definitely would be fantastic. As like we said, we appreciate everything you guys have done for us over. We're past a year now, so coming back to the limelight. So thank you, Jim. Thank you, DWR. Everybody, thank you for picking up the win here tonight, Jim. I tell you,
Hey,
it's
it
always
was a
nice to
hard
come down
fought one,
here.
buddy.
Yeah, it's always nice to come down here and visit with you in Victory Lane, because it's you haven't got a lot of them lately, so you're finally starting to get that, like I said, the mojo back. So it's great to see you down here.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for BladeNo.com Victory Lane. Tonight's winner here at the Knoxville Raceway, the evil one himself, the number 21. That's Jim Revis taking down the victory here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We got to thank everybody for tuning in here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Thank you, everyone. Without you, the fans, without the leagues, without the great drivers that support Full Velocity Racing Network, we couldn't do it without you. Great sponsors, too. Don't forget that. As I know Jack has a nice little widget. He'll show all the great sponsors here involved here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you to every single sponsor. And if you want to be involved here on the Full Velocity Racing Network as a sponsor, just get a hold of us here on Full Velocity Racing Network on Facebook, or you can get a hold of us, myself, Todd, or Jack Truan, or even Phil on Facebook, and we can get you set up with a package to meet your needs. Thank you again for Hanover Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, Loyals Trucking, BladeNo.com, South Texas Speedway, Monstar Productions, TDR Racing, Har Motorsports, Trash Panda, Graphic TV1 Graphics, and Full Throttle with the Jab. On for myself, Todd Stanton, Jack Truan, and Phil Lacasse, also Rotten Piles, and all of our other announcers that have been with us here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, as I'm coughing up a storm because I just swallowed a fly. I'm signing off for tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll see you tomorrow night, double build, here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Good night.